Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, July 7th, 1993. Rohit C. Mehta, President of the International Association of Lions Clubs, gives his farewell address at Lions' 1993 International Convention.
Yes, we have accomplished a great deal, but there is also so very much that needs to be done, so very many more opportunities for us to serve the cause of humanity. No greater is that of SightFirst, no greater than to answer the challenges made by Helen Keller in 1925 at our 9th International Convention in Cedar Point, Ohio.
Dear lions and ladies, I suppose you have heard the legend that represents opportunity as a capricious lady who knocks on every door but once. And if the door isn't open quickly, she passes on, never to return. I am your opportunity. I am knocking at your door. Try to imagine how you would feel if you were suddenly stricken blind today. Picture yourself stumbling and groping at noonday as in the night. Your work, your independence gone. The opportunity I bring to you, lions, is this. Will you not help me hasten the day when there will be no preventable blindness, no little deaf blind child untaught, no blind man or woman unaided? I appeal to you, lions, you who have your sight, you who are strong and kind and brave. Will you not constitute yourselves as knights of the blind in the crusade against darkness? Thank you.
History tells us that the response to Helen Keller's call to action at the 1925 International Convention was a resounding yes. The first generation of Lions and each subsequent generation seized every opportunity to serve the blind and visually impaired. Now, during this year of campaign SightFirst, how will the Lions of 1993-94 respond? As past international president Judge Brian Stevenson asked those gathered in Minneapolis, what will history say of us?
On behalf of the International Association of Lions Clubs, and on behalf of millions of people who are needlessly blind, I appeal to you, my fellow Lions. Will you constitute yourselves Knights of the Blind in this crusade against darkness? In the tradition of Helen Keller, who overcame the obstacles of blindness, deafness, and inability to communicate, will you do everything in your power to assure the success of the United Effort Lions Worldwide call, Campaign SightFirst? And to enable your club, your district, and your association to embrace a global vision of service to humankind? Will you help raise a minimum of $130 million during 1993-94, the year of Campaign SightFirst?
In fact, Lions would declare their intentions to raise much more than the campaign's minimum goal. Representatives of 6 of the 7 constitutional areas of Lionism had declared fundraising goals totaling over $122 million by the time past international directors Norman Dean and Robert Drabeck were called to the podium.
The United States and affiliates is home to over 511,000 Lions.
In total, the U.S. and affiliates declares its intention to raise at least $71,320,906 US.
Toward our minimum campaign goal of $130 million US, Lions worldwide intend to raise a minimum of $193,333,654 US.
The July 7th goal report set the stage for launching the year of campaign SightFirst. The next day, past international president Donald E. Banker moderated a special seminar for an overflow crowd. A panel of leading Lions discussed SightFirst and its funding component, Campaign SightFirst. But Lions are not alone in their mission. Campaign SightFirst has received the endorsement of many of the world's leading figures, including Pope John Paul II, Mother Teresa, and Tibetan spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama. Former presidents of the United States, George Bush, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, and Gerald Ford. British Prime Minister John Major, former Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, and Governors General of Canada and Australia, to name a few. But there is one particular supporter of Campaign SightFirst who knows firsthand how blindness disrupts the lives of individuals and families alike.
Would you please join me in giving another rousing welcome to our spokesperson for the year of Campaign SightFirst, Miss Nancy Kerrigan of Massachusetts, the USA.
A medalist in figure skating at the 1992 Winter Olympics, Kerrigan's mother lost her sight when Nancy was a year old.
My mother's blindness cannot be reversed and could not have been prevented. But now I realize that I can help millions of others who are needlessly blind by supporting Lions Campaign SightFirst. I encourage each one of you to participate in Campaign SightFirst fundraising activities and to do all that you can to help your club meet its fundraising goals.
In his inaugural address, 1993-94 International President James T. Coffey invited Lions to join him at the International Convention in Phoenix, Arizona, USA in July of 1994 to celebrate the successful conclusion of Campaign SightFirst.
To get there, a time must come during this year of Campaign SightFirst when every member must ask some very personal questions. Do I, as a member of Lions Clubs International, have a special responsibility to assure the success of my association's greatest challenge ever? Can I, united with 1.4 million fellow Lions, truly make a difference? Should I take that extra step, go that extra mile, to bring this extraordinary campaign that much closer to success? Will I help hasten the day when there shall be no more needless blindness? On Wednesday, we in this hall answered a collective and resounding yes. May that same conviction resonate worldwide when we return to our homes to begin our intense fundraising efforts. Lions, our year together has begun. Let us each assume our responsibilities as members of the world's largest service club organization during this very special year. As International President, it is my honor and privilege to officially launch the year of Campaign SightFirst. Thank you.
The year of Campaign SightFirst. An extraordinary occasion for every Lion to celebrate the true meaning of the words, "We serve."
To see the world in a child's eye is to see the future of humankind. Yet with so many children stricken blind, will the world leave them behind? A child's life should be full of laughter, happiness forever after, full of joy, full of wonder. Yet there's a cloud that some are living under. They fear the darkness, fear the thunder, when blindness tears their lives asunder like a lightning bolt that strikes their family tree. Blindness, needless blindness, why this senseless tragedy? But to see the world in a lion's eye is to see the stars through a stormy night sky. Where there's hope, we must always try to make tomorrow a better day. For children, there is hope in sight, hope for a long and happy life, a world of colors bold and bright, thanks to you and me. So this world may be, we serve. So the world may see, we serve. To see the world in a mother's eye is to see the trail of tears she's cried. Tears of joy, tears of sorrow, which will the sunrise bring tomorrow? A mother's gaze, a loving glance, another day, another chance that blindness, dreaded blindness, will snatch the vision from her eyes. Blindness, thieving blindness, must you steal into our lives? But to see the world in a lion's eye is to see the hope we hold inside. Where there's hope, we must always try to make tomorrow a better day. For mothers, there is hope in sight, hope to end the awful plight of parents who are denied the right to see their children in this world. So this world may be, we serve. So the world may see, we serve. To see the world in an old man's eye is to see the dignity, see the pride. Wisdom gained in years gone by, wisdom we still need. Yet these eyes of age are clouded now, shrouded and grown dark somehow. Can't till the fields, can't guide the plow, someone else must guide him now. Blindness, have you no shame? How many victims must you claim? How many old men, how many mothers, how many children, how many others? Lions, will you stand as one, battling blindness till a job is done? Only united can the battle be won, won by you and me. For mankind there is hope in sight, hope that millions will see the light of day in a brand new world, thanks to you and me. So this world may be, we serve. So the world may see, we serve.